Don't shout, don't worry. But I'll tell you what my view is.
Yeah.
Okay,
fair enough. I'm listening. Carry on.
I'm an atheist. Okay, I don't have any. I have respect for everybody having been able to say what they want, but I have no respect for your religion. I have no respect for Christianity. I have no respect for Judaism.
Okay.
I've got no respect.
You're an atheist. Yes.
I'm a very militant atheist.
Okay.
But I just don't have the time to stand here all day and talk about it. And when I see you people down here, Christians, Jews, I've heard some anti-Semitic stuff over there. I've heard Islamophobic stuff here today, and it sickens me to hear it. And people that come down like him, I don't think that I think that people like him represent a danger to society. Yeah.
Sorry, who are you talking about?
This guy up
Richard.
here.
Okay.
Yeah, this guy.
Why? What has he done?
Well, because he's standing up there, and there's so many people, like evangelical Christians, that go and they give money to Israel, who go and steal somebody else's land, kill Palestinian children, and they get away with it because. How do you argue with somebody that says that the land was promised to them by God?
Absolutely, that's not right. Yes,
because
at the end of the day,
these Zionist settlers that go into the West Bank, they bomb Gaza every couple of years. They call it mowing the lawn. That's what they call it, mowing the lawn. They go into the West Bank, they steal land. Yeah, they're kicking Palestinians out of East Jerusalem. If you didn't have religion, these idiots, these racists, couldn't do it.
I think they use religion as a cover. Because Zionism, they don't really care with regards to religion or whatever it is.
But
it's politics. That for them, it's mainly politics. Yes.
But Zionism grew out
of the religion. That's what I'm telling you. They're using religion as a cover.
In Eastern Europe, the Palestinians paid the price.
Yes.
So I'm not talking about Islam. I'm talking about all religions. They make me sick. When I heard you say you're a militant atheist, what does that mean? Well, it just means that I like to tell people what I think, because I think
that's not militant. That's just you expressing your opinion.
But see atheists, right? If you say to somebody you're an atheist, they go, well, he's got no morals.
No, not really.
No moral
not
thinking.
really.
But lots of people do. I'm an atheist. Yeah. But lots of people do. They think that you need a religion to have a love for a fellow human being to respect.
I think there's a difference between objective morals and morals. So in order for you, for example, to be nice to someone, you don't need to be religious. You can be nice being an atheist, being a believer in God, being a believer in whatever, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, if morality and being nice and being objective in your views, if morality was going to change every so often, yes, like for example in the Victorian era, the women used to wear long dress and they used to go out, and that was the respect and that was the moral state of that particular time. But then the morals change again in our time. So now maybe miniskirts and short dresses in summer and so on, that's completely acceptable. So as someone who doesn't subscribe to any religion, how would you respond to that when morality it kind of loses value when it keeps changing every so often? You see what I mean?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I think that human beings are innately good.
Yes.
Right?
There is goodness in there. Yes.
Right? Okay.
Yes.
I believe we're innately good.
Yeah.
Sometimes human beines will, because we're human, will go off track and will do bad things. Right? But religion can make good people do bad things. Religion can make good people, otherwise normal people do bad things.
But why do you say only religious people? If I tell you someone like Chairman Mao, who's not a religious person,
or Stalin,
yes, or Stalin, or Hitler,
yes. Hitler was a Roman Catholic.
Well, initially maybe, but let's say he was. Let's say Stalin, or let's say Chairman Mao. So I wouldn't say it's just religion. You see, when you
know it is though. It tends to be. If you look at what happens in the Middle East.
Today you're looking today,
yeah.
You look at there is a lot. Not only Middle East. Look at America. Yeah. The number of killing by guns, because the guns are easily available. I think it far exceeds some
Christian Zionists.
It far exceeds some of these war zones. Yes, the number of people who die every year.
The Middle East now is a nightmare. It's a nightmare.
I think it's made into a nightmare by people with agendas.
But it's religion, and
it can be greed of people as well. For example, look. Take the Iraq war, for example, yes? They went in there not for religion, Yes, they went on a false pretext of saying there's WMD over there.
That's about money, yeah.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But you see, the motivation wasn't religion.
No,
So what really messed up a beautiful country like Iraq, with history, I think, which goes back to the Babylonian and even further, yes, because America is like what, 300, 400 years? Yes, it's a baby in comparison to Iraq. But that's what I'm telling you. So it's not religion. You cannot blame religion for everything.
No, you can't. But the biggest cancer in the Middle East, that permeates everything, is this.
What? Iraq,
Right?
you mean the Israel-Palestinian issue?
It's at the root of everything. It's at the root of radical sort of radical movements, terrorist movements, and it's because of that, and that was caused by religion. Yeah.
Do you really think that when the Zionists they basically plan to have a land of their own?
Yes.
Do you think religion was really the main motivation for them?
No, I don't. But I think they had a political motive.
But that's what I'm saying. It's not religion. That's my point.
But religion provides the hook to hang it on.
No. Look. Many of the wars that happened, even today in the 21st century, and even in the years before, the World War I, World War II, yes, they all had greed, and power. These were the main motivation.
I don't think religion's behind every single war. I
think religion is least likely behind every single war. Mostly it is greed and power. These dictators who were hungry for these, to grab lands, to grab power from other people and to make their own. For example, when Hitler went about conquering Europe, what was the main motivation? He never said it was for religious purposes. Yes, it was his race, the Aryan race. He wanted to.
Racist. Yeah.
It was absolutely. So you see, racism plays a role. Greed plays a role. Yes, their motivation is power. These power-hungry people is mainly. So you keep saying religion. I think you really have to look at every single war and every single reason for these wars to take place. You will find it's mostly political motives, hungry for power and wealth actually as well. Because what they did when they went there, even the colonialist power, yes, when these European colonialists went to other countries, religion wasn't the motivation, even though they might have had the priests, the Christian priests.
Yeah, they had some.
Go and baptize some of the natives and all. That is just
that was a sideshow.
Exactly, the sideshow. The main motivation is to plunder them of the wealth of these countries like India, like Africa. These countries were very wealthy in terms of their resources, and they still are.
I agree that empire.
Yeah, so there you go.
It's about money.
Yeah.
I agree, but I'm talking about now in the Middle East.
But
right?
even now, okay, I'll tell you what. Look at all the wars happening in the Middle East. You tell me one war which is being fought because of religion. Go on, tell me.
The Israeli-Palestinian.
I don't think it's a war. It's mainly land grabbing by the Zionists. Again, political motive. They use religion as an excuse. I agree with you over there.
But how many? Yes. Wait a minute. It's okay, but they are supported. They are supported by Christian Zionists in the United States.
Yes.
They get $3 billion a year because the Israel lobby concentrate on the Christian Zionists, and they get so much money.
Absolutely.
That's why Israel can do. Israel continually says they are the oppressed. They are not. They are the oppressor.
They are.
Okay.
Absolutely. I agree with you over there. Yes.
They are the oppressor, and they get money from Christian Zionists who believe that the second coming will come, the rapture will come, when the Jews have gone back to their biblical land of Judea and Samaria. That's what these people believe. Now, for me as an atheist, that's an incredible thought that you would give me money. So, and the thing that seems to be lost on the people in Israel is that they won't be involved in the rapture. They're going to die.
According to Christians.
They're going to go up.
Yes.
So they're giving money for something that
very few people actually know that.
Yeah.
The reason the Christians are supporting the Zionists
because they
or
think
Israel. Yes, exactly, because they think that the Savior will come there and he will be coming back back in Jerusalem.
But that's religious. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. But I think the learned Jews know this. Yes.
Yeah,
they know that.
But why don't the learned Jews? Why don't the learned Jews? It's a good point. I agree.
Yeah.
But why?
Because they're not in charge. The Zionists are in charge. It's not the true Jews who are in charge over there.
They vote for Likud. They vote for Benjamin Netanyahu in droves. I'm reading a book at the moment, okay? I'm reading a book at the moment by Max Blumenthal. He's an American journalist. He works for the Washington Post. And he spent about 10 years in Israel just documenting things that happen. You wouldn't believe what sort of society that is. Yeah? And
they claim to be democratic.
They say it's a Jewish and democratic state. It's a Jewish, racist, apartheid state.
Absolutely, that is something I agree. Because there are rules, different rules for the Arab citizens there.
Absolutely.
Yes, and different rules for the
steal their land.
Yes.
I mean, anyway, look, it's been good talking.
Yeah, that is something I agree with. Yeah, but appreciate your time. Thank